You're doing a business, people will look into what you're doing online. It's normal, people are checking, it's what people do. Also, it's interesting to be online because you're gonna have to direct people that you meet in person. You're gonna see 3 different things in order to have an online presence for now. You're gonna want to have a one-page website, a good old business card. I know it's not online, but it's a way to direct people online, and an Instagram page. For the one-page website, let's see the different sections that you need. You're gonna need an error section. This is the first part of the website. On top of it, where you want to have basic information like phone number, email, and where you're located. You have a physical business or maybe a mobile business, but people need to know where you are. It's important. Too often I see example of website of people who have physical presence and I don't see where they are and they already lose me. Then we want a before and after section. It's classic, it gives trust to the people, it gives social proof. So basic side-by-side photo comparison, you know how it works. Then we want some testimonial. It's another social proof which is very strong. The video testimonial are the best ones. We want to know what service you're offering, what type of treatment you offer, what are the prices. People need to understand what they can get from your services. We need to know how it works. For example, a walkthrough of a session or an FAQ, because it's possible that what you might propose is a bit complex, so people need to understand everything about what you're offering. You want to link your social media, like your Instagram, TikTok, YouTube if you have, because people always like to check in different places what you're doing. It's just how people work in 2025. You also want a good old call to action, meaning you want people to take action. I'm guessing for you, it will be book now, book a session, get in touch, call me to book a session, something in order for them to take an action. It's why we call it a call to action. And a footer section is the final section of your website. Again, here you can put your location, maybe a Google Map integration, and your terms, condition, refund policy, privacy policy, all the legal stuff. To create your website, you have 2 tools. Well, you have a lot of them, but we recommend you to go with 2 different tools because those are the easiest one. It's no-code solution, so you don't need to be an expert in order to do that. You can easily do it yourself. We have Wix and Squarespace. It's cheap options for you. It's easy. You're gonna find some tutorials in order to create your one-page or website. It's really the go-to. Little tips, do check your website on your mobile phone because 80% of the traffic will arrive from mobile. So once you create your website, you want to check the mobile view, making sure it's perfect, and then checking on your phone. It's very important. Now that you have a website, you want a good old business card. I know it sounds basic, but it's always important. It's a small little tool that you can give to people so you can make the transaction happening later. In order to create your business card, there is one tool out there. It's your best friend, it's Canva. On Canva, you're gonna find some template. It's really easy too. I bet you already heard about it. So just go on there, create your business card, and you're all set. On your business card, you want to have a couple of things. On the front, you want your business name and logo, of course. You want to keep it slick and modern. You want your name and title. For example, Sarah Smith, Cryo Specialist. You want a professional phone number and an email. It's always good to not have the Gmail or Yahoo or Outlook, but you're at website.com. For example, sarah@cryoinnovation.com, whatever your business is called. You want your website URL short and simple. On the back, you want the list of key services. Example, Cryo, Cryo Slimming, etc. Just a few. Don't put too many things there. Don't overload the thing. It's just to have a quick understanding to what you suggest. If people want to know everything, they'll go on your website. Please explain also there where you are located, if you have a physical location, or where you can go if you're mobile. We need to kind of know where you are, so when I have your business card, I understand what you can do for me. And again, your social media icons. If you have an online presence or Instagram, TikTok or YouTube, you can put the at whatever your name is. If you organize yourself the right way, you might have your at the same one for every social network, which is way more easier for people to understand where to find you. Okay, you have a one-pager website, you have a business card, now you need an Instagram page. I hope you know the importance of it, so I don't even have to sell it to you. You just know you need to be present. So let's talk about it. There are zillion things we can talk about Instagram. It's video, images, stories. We're going to focus on two things because I do believe that those two things are the two major things you need to know. And I talk about the bio, so it's the thing on top of your Instagram with all the explanation, and the type of content you can publish. Let's start with the bio straight away. Here's an example with your own spa. First, you want to put your logo. I know it makes sense, I know it's basic, but I've seen some of you putting weird pictures, so I have to mention it. Put a well-designed logo, beautiful thing, well-centered and everything, so it looks sleek. Second, you want to put your industry keyword into your name. Know that Instagram now is also a search engine, the same as Google is. So people will type cryotherapy in Instagram search, and we hope that they find your salon where they are. This is why you want to put cryotherapy into your actual name. Third, switch account to business mode. This is so great for so many reasons. You're gonna have more analytical tool to understand how your audience interact with you, but also you'll be able to put in which industry you are. Most likely, if like us, you are in medical and health industry. It's also good to tell Instagram that you're into that industry, so we can make the algorithm works better. Because some people have interest into that. And if Instagram knows that you are part of this interest, Instagram will link with those right people. And you will gain more reach, more visibility, more followers, more business, more revenue. In the actual description of your page, be clear to what services you're offering. Be clear, not too long, not too short, try to be just clear. Here we have Sculpt, Slim and Glow, non-invasive aesthetic treatments. You see, it's straight to the point. Someone who just check our Instagram can see that they can slim, glow and sculpt. We also have different type of treatment, cryofascial, body contouring, skin tightening and Photox. You see here, we might suggest way more treatments, but we only put the main ones. And fifth, make it easy for people to book your treatments. Because at the end of the day, it's probably what you want, people to book your treatment. So just put it, book now. Here we have an intro offer with 66%. So we decided to put it there, but you don't have to. Here at the bottom, it goes along with the book now ID is your website. Of course, you want people to click on your website and book your treatments. And sixth, your address. I've said it many times in that video, it's important for people to understand where you are located. All right, let's now talk about content. It's a wide topic, you can do so many things, it can sound a bit overwhelming to know what to post, when to post, etc. So we're going to talk about it. In order to understand what to post, it's good to define content pillars. A pillar is one thing you're gonna talk about or post into your Instagram. We're gonna see 4 different content pillars for your cryo spa. The first one is before and after transformation. It's the same for your website, it's extremely powerful. You want, as often as you can, publish some before and after on your social media. The second one is client testimonial and reviews. Same as the first one, extremely powerful, so you want as many as possible. Third one is behind the scene and process videos. People want to understand what you look like, what your spa look like, how you do the things. They'd like to judge by video if it's good, if it's bad. So that's why it's interesting to put behind the scene so they have trust about what you have to offer, etc. And the fourth one is special offers and promotion. This one is self-explanatory. People want to know if they have a good deal for Black Friday, Christmas, or whatever. Let's actually see what kind of post you could do for each of those four categories. Some of them will be quite similar to your website, but it's still interesting to dive into it. First one, before and after transformation. For example, side-by-side photo of client results, as we say for the website. It can also be done by video, like video before and after. Also, carousel post explain the client's journey and the results. Like that client went for 6 sessions. At the beginning, you see good progress, at the middle a bit less, and at the end, great progress too. It's good to explain the whole journey. Second, client testimonials and reviews. Basic video interviews with satisfied clients or screenshot of 5 stars Google or Facebook reviews. Very strong that one. Reels of clients sharing the experiences after a session, like straight after. Yeah, it was great, I feel this, I feel that. Very powerful too. Or highlight reels of multiple testimonials. Third, behind the scene and process videos. A reel showing how cryotherapy session works step by step. Sounds easy, but it's powerful. A day in the life video at your spa. Staff introduction and their favorite treatments, if you have any staff, of course. Or time-lapse of a client going through a cryo session, so your followers can understand what it takes a full treatment. And fifth, special offer and promotion. Announcement post of limited time discounts. Book now post with exclusive first-time offers. Story countdown for upcoming promotion. I hope this list was not overwhelming to you. I know we saw a bunch of examples, but start easy. Pick 1 or 2 categories, 1 or 2 type of post, and you start slowly. You start to have your feet rolling with this. You start to understand how it works, what it takes to produce that type of content, and how your followers like it. And you keep growing from it. All right, now you have your Instagram, your business card, and your one-page website. It's enough so people can check what you're doing online. They can trust you, understand, and book treatment with you. And it's the only thing you want at the end of the day, have people walking into your doors.
Thanks for watching. This video is part of our series on how to build a successful cryotherapy business from the ground up. And if you found value here, you're gonna love what we cover next. Click on the next video now. Let's keep building your business together.